Yes. Welcome, Riddell Sports Network. I am Dan. This is Dave.
Yankees fans, relax.
And rejoice, honestly. We're here to talk about the big news from yesterday. Juan Soto signs a 15-year, brace yourselves, people, $765 million contract. Let's sink in for him. Average annual of 51 per year. Said he has an opt-out after 5. A player option. Of course, because apparently he'll snag his money on the front end, and then if the team's not doing well,
Yeah, after the $75 million,
yeah,
he's getting a year.
well, which I think is smart on the Mets' part in terms of the front loading his contract, because if you sign him to all that money and you pay him the most money while he's in his prime, I think that's smart. But we're going to talk about this. The entire episode is going to be dedicated to Juan Soto for some reason. Just okay. I had to check our little levels here and make sure everything's coming through. So, all right, Juan Soto, 15 years, $765 million. I think you want to start with cash or trash. Do you want to just go through, just run down what we had here? So Yankees offered 16 year $760 million, which was one less year and $5 less million. Had a career high 41 home runs in 2024, batting in front of Aaron Judge. So hitting in front of, we have the Mets projected lineup here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So that is the Mets projected lineup: Lindor, Soto, Vientos, Nimmo, Marte, Alvarez, McNeil, Fury, and Beatty. Doesn't exactly scream, I guess we'll get to that, but it doesn't scream World Series to me. Lindor and Soto, yeah, blow the doors off. Nimmo's very good, but what do you think about Soto hitting in front of Vientos now instead of...
Vientos is their up-and-coming stud. He's supposed to be what's up. Lineup doesn't scare me. I'm pitching this lineup. I'm getting a couple hitters. I think I'm crazy.
You just dealt in the World Series with Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman. And then it just, that lineup scares me.
It trips me out. I'm watching all on social media. The Mets are saying, "Oh, all we got to do is get past the Dodgers." Don't forget about that team in Philly. That team in Philly is quiet, but they're good. They're really good.
And that
Padres team
in Atlanta, who made the damn playoffs without the MVP and the Cy Young winner.
Yeah. Don't forget Milwaukee. Milwaukee isn't a slouch either.
Yeah.
I mean, they did just lose Adames, but...
True. Cash or trash, the Mets are the third best team in their own division. I like this for the Mets, and I like this for the Yankees. I think it's a win-win.
I 100% agree. Yankees definitely dodged a bullet. You're going to have this guy 36 years old, and you're going to turn into another Giancarlo.
Yep.
All they can do is age. Yeah, he'll probably still be hitting 260, 5 home runs.
Yeah.
You're stuck.
Defensively, shit show.
Yeah.
You're looking at his defensive stats where he started, and he's over his career. He's plus on batting WAR. Like, he's one of the best hitters in the league, obviously. But then you get down to his defense. 0 would be average. He is a negative 5.1 on defensive WAR over his career. And funny enough, he had one of his best seasons last year.
That's weird. Batting in front of a guy who has hit 60 home runs and bats over 300.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be why.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You know what's funny is you always hear about Soto's hitting. You never hear about his defense. But the very first game he played for the Yankees, he threw someone from the Astros out at the plate to win.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this dude's nasty on D, too.
All right, here we go.
But I guess that's not
because being in San Diego, you don't really hear much about him. Just like Manny Machado. How much you know about Manny these days? being in the AL East, you knew about him. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Machado's this, that. I have no idea if he still plays.
So yeah, cash or trash. Let's hit that really quick because I'm very curious to your thoughts on this. So the Yankees failing to sign Soto was a mistake.
This is absolute trash. They definitely dodged a bullet. Yankee fans, relax. Fill a couple holes and they'll be fine. See this? Why you want to lock up all this money? And I don't care what Steinbrenner says. He was not spending more money after he got Soto. There's no way. That's just how he is. Big George, absolutely. Georgia buy everybody. Yeah, I mean you're fine. You lose him, move on. Chisholm over to second. Give Oswaldo his burn at third. Pick up a Christian Walker. Don't panic. Relax. Maybe grab a Fried. You don't have to blow your bank. You know, if you want to trade, like we were talking about earlier, you want to trade for Bellinger. Yes. Absolutely, but it's going to be a sign. You know what I mean? It's going to be a trade and sign.
Yeah.
You don't have to do everything now. With that team, with a couple pickups, they'll be fine through half the year. You get to the trade deadline. You know what I mean? See, you still got Spencer Jones lurking. And yeah, I mean, you could even get a low-range outfielder, too, if you wanted to get crazy, or get a Santander like we were talking about. But you don't have to blow the bank right now. Your team is still good enough to compete. Your staff is good, especially if you got a Fried. Your staff would be disgusting.
Yeah. The Yankees' projected lineup is Volpe, Chisholm, Judge, Wells, Stanton. A whole. Jason Dominguez. Defensively, he's been a bit disappointing. So, to me, that's where I go because I don't need to see Trent Grisham in my lineup every day.
God.
But having Chisholm was smart because they had him locked him up for he had 2 years left on his contract. So I don't really like him that much, but he's solid.
Yeah. Brings a nice swag to the team. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Some energy that they very desperately lack.
I miss that when they used to have like Torreyes and people like that who would bring energy.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, Soto had a lot of that energy, that positive energy.
Yeah.
But it phased out or fizzled out at the end of the year. But this area here is where I change. So either you want to put Jones in, but if you start Jones, right? Got a problem because you got Judge playing center again.
Yeah. I can't. I mean, you could try to do it this year if you want to, but that's got to stop. Got to go back to right field. Got to get some DH like we've talked about. Dude, 6'7", 270. You got to get him off his feet.
And 30-something? How old is he? 33?
30 and a couple, yeah.
So, and you can't waste his prime. So what I'm doing is I'm going to get Bellinger and putting him in center. He's my starting center fielder. You flank him with Dominguez and Judge. Then Jones plays first, which he has been in the minors playing at. You got to come up and give him some burn. And really, if you could get Christian Walker and let Jones sit another year, but I want to see what he's got. Or trade him.
Yeah. I hate when they do that. They did it with a Judge. They do it with a lot of them. They bring them up in their mid to late 20s. What
old is he?
Soto was, 18 when he started playing?
Yeah, 18 or 19.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Let these dudes cook.
Oh, he doesn't even have a baseball reference because he's currently 23. Perfect. Bring him up. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, they'll wait.
But Bellinger is a proven center fielder. Start him in center. He's your everyday guy. You know, if he needs a half day, Spencer Jones can play out there. But we can't have Judge.
And he has that championship pedigree already. You know what I mean? He's got experience in the playoffs and stuff.
If it's me, you just gotta take a swing with some guys.
Yeah.
And I'm going to agree with you. I don't typically like Cabrera because for the simple fact that he pulls off. Like he pulls off the ball as I've mentioned this before, but he's like leaning back to the batter's box. What do the coaches do? Get him in there. Get his damn head in it.
Yeah. Just like Stanton. Stanton has one of the worst stances I've ever seen. Do you think if he faced the ball right, had his feet actually straight, you might make better contact?
Yeah.
But yeah, Oswaldo, I just like to see him get a shot. You know what I mean? Don't take me out. Don't play me every 3 days and then sit me for a month.
Yep.
Let me get one shot. Give me 2 months and then go from there.
Yeah, look what happened when you started playing this guy every day instead of once every eight weeks.
Trevino became a lost thing. They didn't even care about him no more.
A lefty smashing catcher? Like, come on.
Actually, a good catcher.
Yeah. Who, if you grab another pitcher, who's going to the bullpen? Oh, Marcus Stroman. He's going to the bullpen or going bye-bye.
Yeah, you got to try to get him shipped off and get somebody to take as much money.
Yeah.
Who's the other one? We already got 5, don't we? Or Stroman?
With Stroman, Heel is the 5th. Rookie of the year, Luis. If it's me, it'd be Cole, Burns, Rodon, Schmidt, Heel. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah. See, me, I'm gonna try to trade Schmidt.
What?
Because I think that his value now is going to be a lot more than it is in a few years. I said this with Nestor. Everybody called me crazy when he had that disgusting season. I was saying I would trade Nestor now. His value's up. Nestor's a guy who throws 92. You know the accuracy you have to have every single pitch in order to not get shelled.
And when they get used to your goofy ass windup,
got over. Chip them off. If you're going to get a Fried or a Burns or somebody like that, if you're going to get one of these guys, then ship Schmidt off and get a good payback for him.
Yeah. For me, I would be fine with them going into the season with this rotation, but this starting lineup needs to change.
Yeah, definitely. But it would be nice to have, you go into the playoffs and your first 3 are Rodon, Cole, and Burns or Fried.
Yeah. Or even I'll take Walker Buehler as well.
Yeah.
Dude's pretty filthy. Stanton's another. How much longer is Stanton's contract?
A couple of years, I think. He's got 2 outs, maybe something.
He's got 2 opt-outs or the team?
No, he does.
He's not opting out.
Oh, hell no.
And 233.
What's it, 2 more? Did you look it up?
I think it usually says here, but I don't know. He's how old now? He's only 34? Jeez. I guess that's what happens when you come up at 20 instead of Judge, who's a couple years younger. And 7 years. Oh, all right. And I'm going to agree with you. This is trash. The Yankees failing to sign Soto was not a mistake. As the number kept increasing, the way that I know this ownership is, and I can't say I blame them for wanting to be at least somewhat economical with their money, but I don't know. I think that if he was even a top 50% of the league defender, like he doesn't even have to be top 10 or top 5. He's below average. His defensive replacement is an upgrade almost no matter who it is.
Yeah.
For $765 million. So we can just bail on that.
Yeah.
But it is a mistake if they didn't sign Soto and do nothing with that lineup.
Yeah, you're talking third in the they don't do anything.
Run them
with that, they're at least third in the.
Okay. Last one. Asher Trash, the Mets are World Series favorites in 2025.
I mean, with these delusional fans, maybe, but no, it's obviously LA. I always have Philly there. Philly is that team that will just not go away. American League, it's weaker to me. It seems like there's no dominant team. But yeah, I'd have to say it's definitely Dodgers.
Dodgers. I think the Mets are based on this lineup, are the 3rd best team in their own division. Do you forget about Philly and Atlanta? Like, what do you?
Atlanta's just swept under the carpet. Like
these bros made the playoffs without their 2 best players.
Yeah,
and
competed for a second too.
You're like, are they the best team still? Even with, and not only that, they lost Acuna and Strider early.
Yeah,
super early. But we'll take it. I agree. The Mets are not World Series favorites. This is trash. Absolute trash.
They did say they're not done spending yet.
Isn't it weird they did this a few years ago when they bought, like, who was it? Verlander.
One.
Scherzer, yeah. There was a couple other guys.
Yeah, and then they unloaded them.
Yeah.
And actually did better. They actually started doing. This is a Mets thing. Mets do this all the time. They come on top. They'll bang people 3/4 of the year, and then
One thing, if Soto, I was talking to someone at work about this. If Soto is like injured and on a recovery, he'll play here.
Oh, nice.
But
nice. We can throw shit.
We already had him too when he was with Washington. Yeah. So our minor league affiliate was Washington's a few years ago, and then it was the Blue Jays when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Was there anyone before that?
Not that I. Yankees almost came here. The Yankees were in talks for a while. That would have been pretty sweet.
Talk about buying season tickets right there. But you have anything else on Soto? I swear I'm forgetting something. I'm glad they put up a fight. They wanted this guy. They tried. I don't fault them.
Yeah, they did try. They tried way more than I thought they were going to try.
Yes.
I thought anything over about 650, I thought they were done.
Yeah. The thing is, when they kept saying 7-6, I thought it was going to be over 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, are they nuts?
Yeah. Easy. Just scratch your head for a guy they talked about that can't really play defense. I mean, he's okay.
Yeah. All right. But for 760, the same thing drives me nuts about the NFL. For 760, you better be better than okay.
Yeah.
Like Dak Prescott, you better be better. 60 mil a year? He's the highest paid human on the planet right now. Highest paid, well, athlete, I guess I should say. Even after this, right?
How's that working out for you, Jerry?
Yeah. Yeah, ask, what's Steve Cohen? That's the Mets. Yeah, good luck. I do think that this is a rare occasion where both teams in the mix won.
Yeah, absolutely. Mets wanted their big stud, and they got it, and Yankees dodged a bullet.
Yeah, because Lindor is good, but he's not really a face of the franchise type of guy. Juan Soto is going to be. Now they'll probably make all the money back with ticket sales and stuff, but.
And plus, he was never. I think more Soto wanted to be the guy, and Judge was never going to let him be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would have been another 10 years recognized as the guy.
True. Now New York is just Judge versus Soto.
Yeah.
Well, could be fun.
Good thing we only see him 4 times a year.
Yeah. What percentage of the crowd is going to be just pissed off Yankees fans going to Mets games to boo him?
Yeah. I'm just glad he didn't go to Boston. They were talking about him going to Boston. I'm like, I gotta watch this dude. How many times they played it now?
15.
Yeah.
Something like that.
God.
And he'll get bailed out for playing in that horrible stadium with the short fence.
Yeah. And that's the way he goes, too. He hits that way.
Oh, I meant defensively.
Oh,
standing in front of that.
God, yeah. Like Manny did. Manny did for years.
Oh, that dude was horrible.
Manny could barely walk and look like a stud outfielder.
Looking like Predator if he got squished between one of those... what's the things that like pack down the cars, you know?
Yeah.
That dude, I always remember when Johnny Damon, because Johnny Damon had a weak ass arm, tries to throw to a cutoff man and Manny cuts it off in the middle of the outfield. Did you ever see that?
Oh, no. You see Mark Wahlberg saying Manny Ramirez was better than Judge? I used to like Wahlberg. What are you talking about?
Let's break this down. At what?
Doing what?
Ramirez cut off. So, can't believe you've never seen this. It's so
Poor
fucking
Damon.
funny.
I probably watched the game. Jesus. How is he doing?
Well, it's just Manny being Manny. All right, let's.
What was that? Brady Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his baseball was what's up. Oh, why is he fat?
Absolutely demolishes one. into a stadium that looks like they also do. They didn't. They're going to show it on the replay.
7 cutoffs to get it home.
During the off season, does that double as a parking garage? What the hell is that in the center field? There's a mechanic who also works. Oh, yeah. This guy. Did I hit him in the face?
Or the arm, yeah.
Here you go.
What the hell are you doing, dude? Been funny if you had dotted the shortstop in the back or whoever that other dude was.
Why do they have 7 guys as cutoffs? You notice that?
And he picks the earwax out of his ear. All right, we're ready to go.
I think that guy's an idiot too. You ever hear him talk?
Yeah.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jesus. You see him in Old Timers Day? Johnny Damon? Oh, no. He was on some good stuff.
Like weed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Might have been a little stronger than that, but yeah.
Crystal meth caveman over there. He looks so weird without all his... Like when he went to the Yankees and he was all clean.
Now he's got a bun on top.
Oh. All right. Anything else before we wrap it up? A little quick episode. We didn't roast Soto very much, did we?
No, I had no hard feeling.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little salty, but not...
A little salty on the greed.
There's a bunch of rants on social media. Everybody's pissed at him, burning his jerseys. It ain't got to be like that. You know what I mean? Good luck to you. We dodged a bullet and have fun, Mets.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, there's going to be a couple million kids in Africa who have Soto Yankee shirts.
Yeah. Along with their Yankee World Series winner shirt.
Yeah. Big fans. Yeah. All right. So that'll do it for us. Catch us on Wednesday for our usual. We're going to talk a lot of Lions Packers.
Probably.
It was a good ass game.
Everybody's not to do this while we're still on, but everybody's on the play calls and there was a holding and there was this. Don't take that away from that good ass game.
Yeah.
That was a good game. Yeah, there were some missed calls. Don't take that away from that game. They got it. You know what I mean? They back and forth. They got it on.
Yeah. They got it. Yeah. And then as soon as I don't want to spoil my thoughts on it, but as soon as Dan Campbell went for that 4th down at the end of the game, I'm like, I went on to X. Like, this is how at Detroit Lions, this is how you are eliminated from the playoffs 100%.
This year. What are you doing?
He's in field goal range.
And there was like 30 seconds left. What are you doing? There's one point where it's just idiotic. You know what I mean? There's one time you have balls, one side you have balls, and then there's another side you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I said this last year. This is why you did not go to the Super Bowl. This is why you probably didn't win the Super Bowl last year. What are you doing, dude? 4 out of 5 times? Are you kidding me? Own territory? He don't give a shit.
The crazy thing is being in field goal range already, and your kicker close, and your kicker already. You saw that he's got balls of steel. He beat the Texans with a walk-off field goal early in the season.
You're talking about they were on the 25 or something. End it. Jordan Love has no timeouts. 30 seconds to get down the field.
And by the time the kickoff and all that, he's got 25, 27.
Yeah.
This is how it happens.
Man.
We've seen it.
Yeah, we definitely did.
And, up until that point, I'm like, there's no way Philly could beat the Lions in an NFC championship game. Seeing this idiot learning nothing from last year.
Nothing. I don't get it. I really. And the team knows what he's doing because they don't even start to go off the field. It's 4th and 73 on their own 5, and the offense stays on the field. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, up by 9 with 6 seconds to go, or up by 7 in his own territory, and he's going for it.
Balls of steel, though. He's got to start wearing dresses because they're not going to fit no more. You're talking Packers literally just stopped you on the play before. On the same play you just ran.
Play. Yeah.
Wow.
I think a part of the Packers thought trying to draw him off sides.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
You should have known what idiot you're dealing with. This dude is going to end Lions season, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. And it's like 4th and 2. You're not even saying like tush push time, something. No, it's 4th and 2. Long 2.
And everyone's praising him. Oh, that's good. It's good right now,
I was
Lions.
gonna say praise them when you
Yeah.
praise them when it works.
I was still yelling at the TV when he did this, regardless if it worked or
Yeah.
not. What do you, like?
Yeah, it don't make any sense. The game over ended.
Now, we'll wrap it up by saying, does this tell you how little the Soto thing meant to a couple Yankees fans here?
Yeah.
We got more hype
Die
about
hard too. You know what I mean?
More hype about the Lions Packers than
I think we're more relieved than anything. If we'd have woke up in that game would have been on the Yankees for 760, I think we'd have been like, oh, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
I think we're relieved. Really. Little
Actually.
salty, like a 10% salty, but
Yeah. Honestly,
yeah.
I think it's a win-win across the board. So, congrats to Soto on getting what the kids call the bag.
Yeah.
Which getting the bag has worked for nobody so far except bank accounts. It has worked for 0 teams.
Yeah.
What's a team who's paid someone the bag? I guess the Dodgers with Ohtani, but NFL, NBA, it never works.
But all that bag that they dished out, they better have 3 in the next 10 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It better be paying you. Don't win one and then don't win another one for 10 years.
That was going to be my question. If the Mets win 1 World Series over this contract, was it a success? Haven't won since '86.
I'd say yeah. Especially you took them from the Yankees, and Yankees were the last ones to knock you out of the right. Was the Yankees the last ones to knock them out of the
World Series? Yeah. Oh no.
Or they go
Kansas
after
City in 15.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But yeah, I think it'd be a success.
If 0 World Series is a failure, 1 World Series win, I think Mets fans would take it.
And on a positive mensch, you got a DH for the next 8 years after that.
Yeah. Good luck with Stanton.
Yeah.
Stanton too.
Yeah.
He'll hit better than Stan, but not much. All right, that'll do it for us. Thanks for listening and all that good stuff. Little pop up, little mini podcast. So we'll see you guys Wednesday for literally everything else. We're not going to talk Soto at all.